At its core, Bitcoin isn't just an asset, it's a network. And like any other network, whether it's phone, the internet, or social media, its value grows exponentially as more people use it. Just look at the early days of the internet. In its first decade, it reached around 400 million users. But over the next 10 years, that number exploded to over 2 billion and led to the dot-com melt-up. Bitcoin, by comparison, has already onboarded over 600 million users between 2013 and 2024. So not only is it growing, it's growing faster than the internet did during its breakout phase. Normally, you would want to see adoption push Bitcoin's price up. That is certainly what we have seen throughout Bitcoin's history, where price was directly influenced by the number of people adopting the coin. In the last two bull runs, for example, so here in 2017 and here in 2021, the number of Bitcoin addresses rose aggressively as Bitcoin rallied. And right before the major decline in 2018 and again in 2022, addresses started to fall as Bitcoin entered a bear market. That's because when fewer people are using the Bitcoin network, it's historically been a warning that retail interest is fading. So naturally, with new Bitcoin addresses falling to 5-year lows today, many are concerned about a rollover in Bitcoin's price. However, something that we've been talking about extensively in our recent crypto videos is that something different has been going on with Bitcoin. Unlike previous bull markets that were driven largely by retail speculation and hype, this one appears to be fueled by institutional capital. We're seeing high conviction buying from entities that weren't even in the picture until recently. For example, Abu Dhabi's sovereign wealth fund has accumulated 4,678 Bitcoin over the last year, an amount that now makes up nearly 5% of their portfolio. And Wisconsin's state pension fund, traditionally known for conservative asset allocation, has added 3,442 Bitcoin, now totaling roughly 1% of their total assets. These are not retail traders. These are long-term, multi-billion-dollar institutions that are reallocating capital into Bitcoin as part of a strategic portfolio shift. What's key here is that large inflows like these don't necessarily show up as a rise in Bitcoin addresses because the coin is consolidating into fewer hands. In simple words, more Bitcoin is being bought by fewer but much larger players and being stored in a smaller number of addresses.